Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys a pick a card reading. Really, it is a pick a pyramid organite, okay? So you have three choices. You guys can pick the entire reading. You can pick more than one or just one. The timestamps will be down below. But this is what spirits are with you at this time and why. How are they assisting you? So just take what resonates and get rid of anything that doesn't. Everything here will be listed down below. Let's go ahead and get started. If you chose number one, the Black Rose Organite, let's go ahead and get your message. So what spirit is with you at this particular time and why? For those of you that chose number one, we have the Spirit of the Ring, contract, promise, and commitment. So let's see what this has to do with, okay? What is this contract, promise, or commitment about? We have the Ego card, which is the Devil's energy, okay? So this is represented by the Siamese cat. We'll go ahead and read the exact details here of what it says. It says, you may feel that you're trapped in your situation, but that's not true. Be careful not to overly focus upon material wealth and break free of negative thinking. So the devil is referring to a contract that may have become toxic. We might be toxically tied to a person, or it could even just be a job or an addiction of some sort. But whatever it is wreaking havoc in our lives. And so this is telling us here that we feel that we're being controlled. We feel like we're trapped. We feel like we can't remove ourselves from this particular contract or situation. But we absolutely can. It's just an illusion, your ego and your fear that is telling you that you're stuck, okay? So the Spirit of the Ring is with you to let you know that you can break this contract. You can break this soul tie, whatever this is, at any time, okay? We have control. We're not out of control of anything. So we're going to go ahead and grab one last card for some enlightenment on the situation. We have prayer. So you are being asked to pray. And it's interesting because I just was guided this morning to post a prayer. And it was about basically toxic energy in your life. So you guys might want to watch it. It is in my shorts. It's also on my Instagram and TikTok. I just posted it this morning. So I feel like this message is related to that particular prayer. But this says, Dear Guardian Angel. So just dear God, dear angels, however you guys connect, to you I pray. When I'm fearful, help me remember that only love is real. When I'm lost, help me find my way. When I'm confused, help me to regain clarity. When I feel lonely, help me feel your loving presence. When I perceive chaos, help me to see order. Thank you. So this is basically letting us know to give it to the universe, give it to God, give it to your creator, give it to your angels, however you guys feel comfortable with that. Hand this over to the divine, because there's something that is out of your control. We are in control of our own healing, but there's something that seems to be like this dark presence that seems to have its way in our minds and our ego, and it's heavily just pulling at us, and it's causing us to feel fearful and confused, like we just can't get out, but we can, and we can certainly do it with the divine presence of our creator. So we are being asked to draw on that strength to untie ourselves from these unhealthy connections or unhealthy behaviors or whatever seems to have control over us at this time. I love it. So anyways, you guys, I hope that resonated. And if it didn't, you guys can always choose number 2 or 3. All right, you guys, for those of you that chose number 2, this pyramid, let's go ahead and see what spirit is with you and why. How is spirit assisting you at this time? We have Spirit of the Pentacle, faith, unity, and wholeness. So this has something to do with our spiritual relationship, with the divine, with the creator, something about being whole within ourselves, our faith, etc. Could all be tested at this time, but there's something that's happening for us in order to bring us to wholeness. I love that already. And we have the Two of Winter, which is the Two of Swords. So let's go ahead and read what this says. Procrastination and worrying what others will think is blocking you from making a decision. If you're torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. I love this. And so what's interesting, you guys, is we have 2 for number 2, okay? I actually personally selected this. Yes, I do participate in my own pick-a-card readings, and I picked number 2. This makes a lot of sense to me because a lot of the changes, a lot of the spiritual changes that I'm making are coming from a place of wanting to be more whole, okay? I've definitely felt torn between what other people want to see from me versus what I feel is right for me. So I feel that if you guys chose number 2, you could be going through some similar things in your life. There could be something where someone in your life is telling you, yeah, I don't think that that's right for you. Or maybe somebody is wanting you to continue to participate in an unhealthy vibration with them and you just no longer are having it. So you're wanting to pull away from this dynamic. You're wanting to pull away from that thing that is no longer bringing you that feeling of peace. As a matter of fact, it's keeping you from being whole. So your belief systems and what you feel is right for you could be tested at this time. And like it says, other things could be blocking you if you allow these to take precedence in your life. So it is time for you to take back control and to really put forth more effort into being whole. So whatever is not serving you needs to fall away. So let's go ahead and get our last message from Spirit here on this. Okay, so we have opportunity. So let me go ahead and get this straight so we can read it. Come on now. All right, it's not going to happen, so I will do this. Actually, that's not going to work. Here we go. Opportunity. So it says, wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. I love this message. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. You know what, you guys, this is the thing. We can waste time and regret. We can waste time and feeling like we've wasted all of this time, right? And I've had those feelings myself where I'm like, wow, had I just done this or that the entire time, maybe this would be better. Maybe this would, just feel better for me. You know what? There was a reason that I was just a part of certain things for a long period of time. This is another reason why I'm not going to demonize my past. I'm not going to demonize where I was at 3 years ago, because it's all been a part of this journey for me, this growth, this process. I'm not going to rake myself over the coals for not listening to my intuition or paying attention to those red flags with certain people or situations. I learned a lot, and there was a lot of things that I needed to heal about myself because I was not perfect myself. You see, because I was not whole at that time, I was attracting a lot of broken things or a broken vibration to myself in order to become more whole. So I love this because this opportunity of growth has been for us. It's not been against us, and it's all in the way that we look at it. But Spirit is with us right now, the Spirit of the Pentacle, to let us know that we're going through a spiritual transformation and that there's an opportunity to do something amazing with everything that we've learned. So I am definitely taking this message today. I hope that resonated. If you guys didn't care for this one or you want another one, you can always choose number 1 or 3. All right, you guys, so this is for those of you that chose number 3, this skull pyramid. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit is with you and why, how they are assisting you at this time. Ooh, we have the Spirit of the Elephant, my favorite. Community, social, and companionship. So there's something about our community, our tribe, the people that are around us, social atmospheres, companionship with other people. So let's see what the message is. What is the message regarding the spirit of the elephant? We have the Princess of Winter, which is the Page of Swords. So let's go ahead and read it. So we have logical, truthful, curious, or undiplomatic. So let's read it. We have the seagull, okay? Flock of seagulls for some reason is coming through. It says, this is an intellectual challenge that calls upon your ability to think of a matching solution. If helpful information is put to you bluntly, accept the message without being bothered by the messenger. Okay. So this has something to do with the people around us, okay? The people that we are choosing to either connect with. And somebody from the outside may have some sort of information to provide to you, or they have an opinion to share with you. And some of you guys might welcome this, and others of you may just reject it and say, I don't appreciate your thoughts, or I don't appreciate what you're saying about this. Sometimes our friends and our family, because that's just really what I'm getting. It's not a negative vibe. It's not a negative vibe. Somebody around you guys is trying to help you. But you might see this person as like an adversary. You might see this person as really pushing your buttons and triggering you. But what I'm getting here is that we are supposed to. It says, try not to be bothered by the messenger. Accept the message without being bothered by the messenger. Sometimes messages come to us straight from the divine, and it's through other people to help get our attention, to help wake us up out of a sleep, out of a slumber, out of some sort of just psychosis or illusion. And those kinds of messages can sometimes be very bothersome, but we need it. So I'm getting here that the people around you, you guys, your community, your social atmosphere, people that love you and care about you are trying to help you. And so you could be very defensive at this time, but you're being asked to pull your emotions out of it and really try to see it for what it is, which is someone that is trying to help you, okay? So let's go ahead and get this last message. We have oneness. Beautiful. So this says, someone you dearly miss is forever present in your life or in your heart. Remember, dearest one, that even though there has been a physical parting, spiritually those we love never leave us. Creation is eternal. Nothing is ever truly missing, for all is interconnected and ultimately one. Wow, I'm also getting, you guys, that some of you are communicating with a passed over loved one, or this is a spirit obviously on the other side, which is what we're tapping into today. So you could be giving messages if you are involved in like a spiritual community. You consider yourself either a medium or just a reader of some sort or a healer, and you are trying to give this type of advice to your community in a very diplomatic way. And some people might be taking it as very undiplomatic or even lashing out at you, but you are really trying to create this sense of oneness, this interconnectedness of all in your community, okay? So you might be trying to raise the vibration of your community, and you could be getting a lot of kind of backlash, but your intentions are really that you're coming from a good place. So I don't know if that resonates with someone out there, but this could just be that you're a part of a community and you're trying to navigate your own feelings or your traumas, and you could be triggered at this time. And so you're being asked to realize that your tribe and what you're connecting with right now is actually for your highest good. And so just maybe have more faith that spirit is leading you into the correct direction, leading you to your people, leading you to oneness with yourself, wholeness with yourself, leading you to a group of people that are, basically going to be here to support you for your highest good, for your health, your happiness, your well-being, etc. So try not to discount everything that you're hearing that's bothersome. Really try to ask yourself, why am I triggered at this time? Why does it bother me that this person is saying this to me? Is there some truth in it? Is there something that I need to see here? Am I refusing to see it? Is it just no longer serving me, but I don't want to let it go? We have to ask ourselves these questions. Beautiful. So this entire reading could really be connected. It really could. But again, take what resonates for you and get rid of anything that doesn't, you guys. All right. So I hope that resonated. Take care. Bye-bye.